Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, the one, the only High Breaker here, and today we're coming at you with another review for a chapter of the Boruto manga, chapter 55. Today we have some gameplay of my Boruto mod. It's not mine, it's made by another guy. I'll put his link in the description to the mod on the Nexus mod menu, to the mod on the Nexus. During this video, you'll also see some other mods made by some other people. I'm using basically a mod pack that I designed for myself and like a few of my friends, just so we could all have the same mods together, just so we can play around. And yeah, I'm using the Boruto Teen mod that Solov mod made the moveset, and somebody else made the model. But yeah, let's get right into this chapter. And this chapter is freaking... Oh, and by the way, this chapter fully has spoilers, so... If you're an anime fan, stop watching now, but if you're manga, you probably are. So yeah, this chapter starts off with the death of Koruma, and like at first, when I saw this dude, when I saw the spoilers ahead of time, I was like, dude, like this won't impact me at all, dude. Like, listen, like Koruma was an asshole. But then it's like, dude, like reading the dialogue and like seeing the emotions, seeing the panels. Like, dude, this death, it hit me like a fucking freight train, dude. This death was insane. And hearing, like, Naruto, like, talk about everything and him not being prepared to talk about it, it just puts in perspective, like, just how much Naruto, like knew Koruma. You know, he'd known him since, like, he was born, and it's just, dude, like, everything is just setting in for Naruto, and it's insane. And to know that, like, Koruma's, like, final thing was to lie to Naruto, but what really got me is when Koruma flies away, and he's like, you gotta be careful, you ain't gonna have superhuman strength anymore, so if you overdo it, it will be the end of you. And it's like, then Naruto, like, reaches out for Koruma, and it's just like, damn, dude, that shit is just fucking amazing. I fucking love it so much. You literally have no idea how much I enjoy it. But it's just so good. And then you see that like Boruto comes out of nowhere. And this scene, like this scene when like Boruto sees his dad awake, like a bunch of people are gonna be like, just gonna make fun of this scene. But dude, like it really does show you that Boruto does care about his dad, dude. It's great. Especially seeing the emotions like in Boruto's eyes, dude. Like I knew the guy who did the art and the paneling could do better if he had just a little more direction, and it's fucking amazing. And I love the artwork. It's amazing. I love it so fucking much, dude. But then like most of the rest of the chapter is just them talking and Kawaki being all depressed and shit. And then he's like, I want to go home, little bitch. But I love it when Sasuke's like, I know it's not your fault that my Rinnegan's missing. I'm just stating a fact. And like Kawaki's like, he's telling you himself it's not your fault. So just hurry up and do it. And it's like Boruto just gets like super fucking angry at Kawaki. And it's like, it's just really funny because, you know, like you never see really Boruto like get really upset over something, and I think it shows the impact that Momoshiki taking control over him like has caused Boruto, dude. And it's really amazing. And I love that panel where it's like Boruto finally registers that Momoshiki took out Sasuke's Rinnegan, and he like has that memory to it. I can't wait to see that in animation. It's gonna be, God, it's gonna be so bloody good, dude. And then we get the one, the only Code, fucking goat, dude. I love how he's like, I don't know why Kawaki's like depressed over having the Koruma, the God Seal, which is basically what I call it, since I keep accidentally calling it Koruma because of the nine-tailed fox, but I don't want to confuse you guys. So I'm basically that little Kara mark thing that turns people into Otsutsuki's. It's called the God mark for me. So yeah, he basically like he's talking about how Kawaki like should be grateful that he became an Otsutsuki bezel, and then Otsutsuki like Aishiki Otsutsuki comes out of nowhere and he's like, I've given you this pure power, and you will inherit the will of the Otsutsuki, and you will devour world by world and become a fucking god amongst men. And it's just so badass. And there's like a little panel with like hundreds of Jogan around like this one guy, and it's so good. But then Code turns into the ultimate simp and just says, "I want to kill the people who destroyed you, my master." Fucking gay. But yeah, and then, it's just some back and forth between Boruto and Kawaki. Boruto not wanting to use his Korma mark just because, it's connected to Momoshiki. But then we get a little bit of foreshadowing where Kawaki says that I will snuff out all of the guard marks from everyone, no matter who it is. So I think that's kind of a little foreshadowing to his fight with Boruto, which is amazing. And Boruto has to admit, yeah, I hate this piece of crap too. I want it gone, no matter what it takes. I think Boruto is a little doubting himself in that moment. I don't think he wants it gone, but who knows? That may just be me reading too much into it. But then I love how it's Kawaki's good, we both agree. Now, in order, we need to get back to the village. Now, this is my favorite panel of the entire thing. It's when Kawaki's screaming at Boruto. He's like, "Quit freaking out and hurry up and do it, you idiot!" And Boruto's like, "Huh? What gives you the right to boss me around like that?" And Boruto finally activates the God mark, and they teleport away. And Sasuke's holding on to Naruto's hand. He's like, "Come on, boys, we gotta get out of here." And then we go back to the Hokage temple or whatever it's called. I forgot. We haven't been here in a few chapters, I think. I don't know. But then you see Shikamaru. Bullshit. Nobody cares. We all care about the literal goat himself, Dr. Amato. Dude, so great. I love Amato, dude. I love how he's just staring into fucking space when the other doctor is talking to him. And he's like, "Oh, thank goodness Kawaki is safe," And I think Dr. Amato has something planned. I don't know. Because, the way Shumrei is, looking at him, and the way he just, he has sweat coming off him, I don't think he expected Aishiki to lose. I think he expected Aishiki to win. But, I don't know. That's me reading too much into it again. And it's just, the rest of it is alright, and then Code, gets the power, and he's like, "Oh, good." And then the chapter ends, and dude, this chapter was so fun to read. I enjoyed it so much. It was one of the funnest chapters I ever read. And it's each chapter gets better and better. And I love how, the paneling work is, so good because, you see, multiple panels where, Momoshiki, fades into, where Boruto is when he's looking at Sasuke. You have that one panel on, page 29 where Boruto is, his eye turns into Momoshiki and then it turns into Sasuke and then you just see him. And it's just, I just love it, dude. And the way Kawaki looks like he just doesn't care and he just wants to go home and he's just sitting on those rocks and he just has his hand in his pocket, dude, Kawaki is a fucking badass, dude. Kawaki is fucking goated. I hate myself for not liking him originally, since I did not like him. But, dude, these last few chapters made me grow into freaking loving this dude, dude. He's freaking amazing, man. It's so great. But yeah, guys, that's just it, dude. This chapter, it's amazing. And the only problem with this chapter is that it ends with another cliffhanger, dude. Kawaki's like, "I'm going to get Momoshiki and all the people who betrayed my master." Just god damn it. But dude, it's amazing. I love it. And I love the little digs that Kawaki gives Boruto. He's like, "I feel like anything's possible as long as I'm with you." And Kawaki's like, "You gotta be kidding. Hurry up and stand on your own." But yeah, it's just this entire chapter was amazing. Just everything about it was great. There's a lot of theories that are going to come out from this chapter. A lot of things were answered because of this chapter, and it's just amazing. I love this. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you all later. It's been the one, the only Heartbreaker here, and I'm out. Bye bye. I did it! Freaking did it! It took me almost a fucking decade, but I fucking did it! Fuck yeah! Okay. I'm freaking dancing, man. I fucking love this. I got it, bro. I did this. Fucking bashing his head. I fucking did it.